Yeah, that's kind of annoying, but it happens. What can you do? Technical difficulties and all the like. Otherwise, it probably would have started a bit sooner, you know what I mean? Anyway, here we are. We are, I think, concluding potentially the... Here we go. Alright, so I think we're concluding the playthrough of Crash Mind Over Mutant. Because there isn't actually much more game left now that I'm looking at it. But we'll see how it goes. Because I've been having this feeling like as if though I'm nearing the end. It's very difficult to really be able to tell in my, you know, throughout my playthrough. But it does feel like we're leaning towards some sort of finality. Speaking of which, now we need to go to 3 different areas in the game, and I forgot what we were supposed to do, so we'll just travel to Wumpa Island and just figure things out from there. Because I genuinely don't remember what the last stream was actually about. So we're in Mount Grimley, yay. Fell off, nice. Alrighty, immediately we're off to a good start, sweet. So let me hit select real quick and just see what the menu looks like. Okay, so we need to go back to like the main... Oh yeah, Uka Uka's bones. So there are 3 main bones we need to collect. Let's grab the first one. So from what I'm aware, I think I need to go to the left from here. I think that's what my immediate suspicion was. So let's travel a little bit through Wumpa Island and just see if we can find what we're looking for here. Was I supposed to go the other way? Hold on. Wait. So it should be around here somewhere is what my assumption is based on the map. Because like the map doesn't necessarily show me where I'm supposed to be going. It just gives me an idea of where I should be going. Okay, so. Ah, whoops. Hold on. Yeah, I had to double jump across. Whoop. Now, what I'll do is I want to get tiny so that I can cross through here. Oh, how do I drop down? What was the button for it again? I'm pressing circle. Square? Triangle? Triangle. Okay, got it. I don't know why, but I feel like it might be down here. I don't know, I just have this suspicion, you know what I mean? Because this area has basically served very little to no purpose that I'm going down, like this path in particular. You're usually better off just avoiding it in its entirety. Nope, just health. Okay, cool. Never mind. I thought that there might be something here. Guess I was trying to be a little bit too positive. Right. Let's jump over. Sweet. Oh, whoop. Nearly, not died, but nearly fell off. Alright. Wait, what the heck is that path there? I don't remember this path. I take it that this is where we're gonna have to go? Who would have thought that there was like some other path here that was just never there before? Okay, so for some reason I thought that these crystals were going to be some enemy or something, but I guess not? Who the hell knows? Oh, okay, it's these guys. Is he actually like deflecting my attacks? What the heck? Either that or he just was not getting hit at all. Crazy stuff. Okay. Let me get in there. Boom. Right, now I just need to knock the ever-loving daylights out of this guy and I'll just basically end up jacking him instead. jacking him for his stuff. Alright, let's go. Smash up some more of these crystals while I'm here. But what the heck is... Oh, okay, it's, what's it called? Snipes. Wesley Snipes is attacking me. I don't know why that's like the first person I could think of. But hey, Snipes, Snipe, you know, same idea, right? Bad joke equal bad joke. Got him. Alright, so I'm going to take him now. So we've got ourselves a snipe now.
With a ranged attack. Hold the R1 button to use precision aiming.
I'm just going to precision aim the absolute nuts off of these guys. I feel like that's probably the way to go in the grand scheme of things. Oh my god. Oh, wait. Maybe I need to come out a little bit here. Because being stuck in like a corner, I'm probably going to end up hitting the walls instead. Possibly. Who knows. Got him. Next one. That snipe up there. Come get some. I'm like really pumping up that multiplier right now. It's crazy. That's the thing is I'm just hitting him with cheap shots basically. Well, just gonna hide up here for a sec. Just gonna keep hitting more cheap shots I get. Oh, no, he's not gonna get hit by anything. Oh, he actually hit me up here? What the heck? You know what? Hey, color me surprised. I didn't think that was actually gonna happen. What? Like, he's basically just hitting the ground. How is he able to get me? There we go. Okay, I'm far away enough to where he shouldn't be able to physically get me. I got him now. Alright. So the question is, what the heck do I do here? Okay. I've got the idea. Got him. Alright. Oh, no. I've got the right... I've jacked the right monster. Never mind. Because I need to slow down time, and I forgot... Is it R1 or L1? L1, yeah. Okay, got it. Alright, now I'm going to slow down time. I'm going to run up here. Jump to the right... Or not. Great, way to go me, I guess. I don't know. Don't know where I was going with that one. Alright, now I think we're in a good spot. So I'm going to hit L1 here. Let the ball come out. Boom. I'm going to L1 again just to make some more distance. And crap. Okay, fine. Sure. I'll take a hit. Hey, why not? Alright, what are we looking at? So, this guy looks like he means business. Sure enough. Too bad I don't have any snipes on me that I could use to snipe these guys silly. Alright, let's go. Let's hit up this joint real quick. So basically the plan is just going to be to hammer these guys into absolute oblivion. Oh boy, okay. Snipes. How are these guys defending though? That's the crazy thing. Like, I don't believe snipes even know how to block, let alone whatever the heck that was. Just stand back. Stand back. Keep attacking the air, you snipe. Alright, there we go. Cool, got him. Well, I finished the milk tea that I had, so I guess I'll just leave that to the side for a bit. So question is, what are we doing here? Uka bone collected. Okay, sweet. So that was the Uka bone right there. Though calling him Uka is kind of weird. I'm so used to calling him Uka Uka that it's just not even funny, you know? Anyway, let's head to the wasteland. See where we have to go from here. So we have to collect 3 of his bones. We've got 1 of them already. And he's going to then use those bones to then take us to the final area of the game.
Let's head to the Roller Village, Crash.
Well, first and foremost, I need to get my hands on a roller. Maybe if I... Oh, I have to go down from here, don't I? Oh yeah, fine. We'll go down this way. I wish I had gotten another one of these. This game was actually not that bad. I feel like I had more fun playing... So much more fun playing Mutants than I did Crash of the Titans, if that makes sense. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down, Roller. Roller, dude. Okay. I should make a review for this game, actually. I do upload videos, like, pretty semi-regularly. I could use the content in my actual, what's it called? In my streams that I'm doing right now, and that would totally work, you know? Kind of just gets the idea across. But anyway, let's head to the Roller Village. So that's where we're heading to. And I think I'm going the right way. Also, I should probably save at some point too. Do I keep going to the right, down, right, down, right, down? Made it. Alright, so what are we doing? Snipe over here. What about here? Ah, I see. So that's what the snipe was for. Never mind. I'm just gonna ignore the snipe. And I probably should have, like, you know, ignored the thing as well. The path. Okay, where does this lead? What the heck? Did I, like, fall through the floor or something? Ah, you know what? Don't question it. Just keep moving forward, I guess. Alright, what are these guys up to?
Crash! Thank goodness you're here. One of our dumber cubs is gone. We think it got caught by a snipe gang. You gotta rescue it.
Okay. Sure, I guess. And what I'll do is I'll save as well, just to make sure that I don't lose any progress if I have to restart anything. Alright, here we go. Let's go low before I go high. Oh. Why are there so many damn snipes here? Like, what the heck? Right, I've taken out one of the snipes. Let's take out the rest. Okay, these snipes are pretty deadly. I'll give them that. They don't just attack from a distance, they also attack you in your face. And that was actually quite damaging too. That triangle attack right there. The one where the claws come down, that's just crazy. R1, yes, there we go. On second thought, I'm gonna have to get up higher. I probably should have taken the higher road, I guess. Well, it is what it is. Let's head up. Also, why'd I fall down? Damn, okay. Let's try this again. Going back up. Almost there, and jack him. Alright, so now the question then becomes, how do I sneak across here? Nope, I fell off. Whoops. Crap. If I leave, I have to then restart the whole thing. Okay, that sucks. Right, then. Question is, what do I do here? I don't know if I want to keep going down that path or whether I should go down this path and see if, like, I'm leaning in the right direction. Actually, wait, I can just check the map. Yeah, sure enough. No, I'm definitely, like, in the right region of the world, I should say. Jump. Caught it and jump. No, I think I'm moving away from where I'm supposed to be going. Maybe I was in the right place before. Well, what's with the big ass door on the left? Oh, that's right. Yeah, that leads to a different area altogether. Never mind. That's when we... After we visited Evil Public School and then we had to go to the next area, that's what that was. Oh. I did not even see that. What the heck? Almost. Ah, that invincible. Nope. Probably should have blocked. If you attack first, that's when you know you're dead. Got him. Alright. Jump. No! Great, now I have to get back all the way up there again. Unless there's a way for me to charge... No, there isn't. Yeah, I didn't think so. I have to try my absolute best not to fall off, as every time I leave the area, I'm gonna have to go through enemies that have respawned again. Is he gonna attack me? he did attack me. But anyway, I can just bypass him. Cool. Not sure what the heck is down there, but I'm just gonna come back to it later, I guess. Got him. Alright, sweet. Got another one. Hit him up. Now, jump up here. Hit the switch. And open the door. Let's see what's on the other side. Is helping this guy gonna get me to the Uka bone? I wonder. Or Uka's bone, I guess. Okay, I need to travel towards the screen. Gotcha. Boo, I fell off. What? Ah, screw this. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna use... Ah, fell off again. Right. I keep forgetting that I've got another thing on me. Okay. I'm gonna have to basically take him on, like, myself. Or not. What? How is my, like, attacks not hitting him? Okay, now I can jack him. Why was the snipe so tricky to beat? What the heck? Hero defeated. Oh, another Uka Uka bone. Nice. Alright, so that just leaves us with one more bone. And this one is going to lead us to the frozen coast. Let's go. Let's head to the village that's just north of here and see how that's going to work out for us. I'm sure, like, that's the way we're gonna want to go. Surely, right? Gotcha, alright. Do 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 do. Oh man, this sniper's almost dead. What the heck? Hold on. Got him. And then jump over and away we go. Nope, he did. Oh well. Well, it looks like I'm dead as well, so let's just keep moving forward. And the hope that I'm like moving in the right direction here. Ooh, disaster strikes. Icicles falling from the sky. Alright. People love the new Sword Art Online demo because they pushed Kirito to the background very hard this time, which I liked. That's good to hear. Also, didn't know that there was going to be a demo for the game. That's interesting. I need to try the demo for myself in that case. Well, hold on, give me a second. I'm just going to grab my phone real quick. Because if there is a demo for Echoes of Aincrad, I want to download that. But I don't know if it's available for PS5. One sec. Here we go. Oh, there is a demo. Okay, I'm downloading that. And adding that to my library. Okay, sweet. And then download to console. Okay, sweet. It dropped a few days ago. Okay, that's nice. You know what? If I get some time, what I'll do is I'll boot up the Echoes of Aincrad demo at the end of this game if I have time. That'll be like an interesting thing to do, I would say. Because I really do want to like this game. So I'm hoping that it is really good. And it seems like they're leaning in on all the good stuff, but, you know, I won't know with certainty until I actually, you know, sit down and play it. But yeah, pushing Kirito to the background is the best thing that they can do with that character. Just leave him. Let him do his thing. He should have nothing to do with, like, the main character and stuff. People said that the main character is silent, but might give him a voice in a sequel because Isaac Clarke from Dead Space was also silent in the first game and gave him a voice in the sequels. That's true. They did give him a voice in 2 and 3, for sure. I'm just hesitant as to whether or not that's going to be a good idea. Like, we know that silent protagonists do still work, even if I look at, you know, say, games like Code Vein, for example. Like, silent characters can and do still work. So, let's just hopefully keep things that way. Am I not going down? What? Oh. I was like, wait, why am I not moving? What? Was there no wall there for me to climb on? What? I feel like I'm tripping here. Alright. Give me a second. So here, I'm just, like, I can tell, wind is blowing. Cool. I'm gonna just drop to the other side. We're gonna drop down a bit, go to the left. I can tell that the wind is blowing, making it a little bit more difficult. Sure enough. Okay, jump now. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go all the way up here. And hope that for sure I should hit a glass, you know, not glass, but like ice that's climbable. It might be like Jack and Dexter because he was silent in the first game, but after people liked him, they gave him a voice and personality after it. But the thing is that, like, Jack was like a better personality than Dexter was, let's put it that way. Oh, damn, I fell. Oh my god, what? I have to redo the whole what? But I made it to the end. Why do I gotta do it again? Oh boy, okay. Let's try this again. We got this. We got this. Alright, I'm gonna go down. Go to the left. Lean left. Lean left. Played this game 15 years ago. Man, the nostalgia. Nah, I bet you're feeling nostalgia, man. Because it's one of those things where, like, when it comes to it's my Mind Over Mutant or Titans, like, I get like this flush of like, man, I feel like playing this game again. And so sometimes I'll just like pop it back in and just give it another shot. Though in saying that, like, I've never beaten Mutant before, so this will be the first time me beating it, even though I've like started the game way too many times, you know? One of those things. I feel like I'm very much like a nostalgia gamer in some ways. I play some real old stuff, you know? 15 years ago, though, that's a long ass time, you know? Hopefully you're doing good, too. You know? Doing pretty good after 15 years, rather. I think people like how Bioshock, where the first two games were silent, but Infinite had a talking one. Kind of. The thing is that, yes, he does have a voice in Bioshock Infinite, but they still called him a silent protagonist. I remember the VA for him definitely said, like, oh, he's still technically a, like, you know, silent protagonist. And I was like, man, I don't know if he's, like, tripping or something else, but I'm not seeing it. Maybe I'm missing something here on what a silent protagonist means, you know? Okay, wind's blowing. Alright, now we're gonna jump. No! Oh, should have went down. I should have went down. The mistake was made. I did make it to the end, it's just that, yeah. Alright, what are we doing? We're gonna jump backwards. Right, now I'm gonna pop down, take a left, and let's keep on moving. I feel like a lot of people who grew up playing this game are legally able to drink and drive now, to some extent. I feel like there's some like level of that, and it does really make me wonder just how old I am as a result. Holy crap, it does not feel good to know that. The wind is hitting me even here, what the heck? Wait a second. When did this game come out? Wasn't it 2008? It's been way longer than 15 years. What am I saying? I'm only 19. Ha, I played this when I was 4. Ah, I see. I see. See, that's where I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, damn, man, like I'm feeling something, and it's not a good thing. It's the age, man. It's the age that's getting me. I feel like I'm more nostalgic for OG Crash since when did I first play Crash? I think I was like 8 or 9. So I want to say that I first started playing Spyro when I was like 5. The second Spyro game. Crazy stuff, you know? Nostalgia is a hell of a bug. But yeah, 19, assuming that you're like, you know, in America, did you play Wrath of Cortex? I did play Wrath of Cortex. I actually have, the streams are up on my channel at the moment. Just to give you a hint, if you end up checking out my channel and going into the live tab, I want to say it was about a year ago. If I have just a quick look at my channel. Yeah, it would have been like last year in April, I want to say. Didn't have a great time with it, unfortunately, because I don't think it aged as well as I kind of hoped it would. But I did definitely play Wrath of Cortex. If you want to ever check that out, feel free. I played through all of the levels in the game, and then at some point I was like thinking about going for 100%, but then I was like, nah, you know what, I'll just leave it. Oh, damn, okay, I have to get one of those guys. People praise the original protagonist from Bleach the Third Phantom named Fugimaru and Matsuri Kudo, who are optional male and female alternatives like Echoes of Aincrad. Interesting. Bleach the Third Phantom. I don't remember. I don't believe I've ever played that game. But I probably should. Because it definitely feels like something that would be up my alley, you know? Or at least I would assume so. Because I still need to play stuff like Bleach Soul Resurrection. That's in my like list of games to play. There's also like Bleach Heat the Soul, so I've got a couple of things going on for me at the moment. But yeah, I think in addition to like, you know, Wrath of Cortex, I've also played the Legend of Spyro games as well more recently. Was there another game outside of Wrath of Cortex that came out? Oh, Crash Nitro Kart, Crash Tag Team Racing. But I can't remember if there was another Crash platformer that I also streamed as well. Something like that, but yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk around as Crash here. Because the path is like pretty thin, and using a stick to platform here is probably not ideal, I would say. Because the Inuyasha RPG had a male and female option to pick for a original character, but making them talk have a fixed appearance seems better than the customized protagonist. I would say that that's definitely the better option, at least. Like I said, that's what I would personally prefer for sure. Oh, this is the place. Ooh, got him. Wait. Is this lava? I thought this was water. What the heck? I'm definitely tripping. For sure. What the heck? Magmadons attack way too slowly. That's why I'm just like not a fan of using these guys. They look cool as hell, but man, like that slow attacking though, ooh, that's hurting me a little. All right, we got a freaking Magmadon, or a few, I guess technically. I don't know. However you want to look at it. So we got Uka's bones. Uka's bones. Let's go.
All of them, Crash. Time to go back and see my brother.
I think he's still in the cave, isn't he? It's interesting that the new Sword Art Online game already established the main protagonist, fixed appearance, and in canon, he is a male character with an optional female appearance. Didn't he have like a female... Oh no, I'm thinking about Kirito, but Kirito also had, like, to some extent, a feminine look to him at some point in the series. I hope that's not what you're talking about, but if it's a fixed appearance for whichever gender we pick, hey, I'm not against that at all. I'm sure they'll give us some like customizability in terms of like just adding extra little bits and pieces on, so to speak. Oh, got him. Wait a second, hold on. Where are we going? Where are we heading? Hold on, let me just hit select real quick. We're in the right place. I guess we just need to head back to Uka, which is like, who's like at the back of this entire tunnel, basically. Too early. Sorry, too late. Here we go. Boom. Jump. Jump. Whoop. Nope, we didn't do it. We didn't do it, unfortunately. He is considered male by the developers because he appeared in the box art as the true appearance of him. You know what? Hey, you know, developers are like, hey, you guys, like, I'm just sitting here being like, you do you. If I ever get the option for a female main character, obviously that's where I'm going to be going. Alright, here we go. Surely I'm not the only one who's like, oh, hey, you know, if you get, you know, the option, would you pick male or female? And that I would probably pick, you know what? I get it now. Just need to jump off of this guy. There we go. Because the jump is like absolutely insane when you get off of your Titan. Wait a sec. Got it. Alright. Cool. Got him. So, let's keep on moving. Hey, if there's one thing that I appreciate is the music. The music is at least pretty damn cool. I never really gave the music much credit before, but I really should have. I'm under attack. Crazy stuff. Anyway, let's just jump across. What have we got going on over here? Right, so we need to cross over all of this. Yeah, now I'm remembering how, like, not annoying necessarily, but like how unnecessary some of the platforming was. I'm pretty sure Embryo is going to get in our way at some point, because Embryo is just like kind of always been around, so to speak. Like, I'm waiting for the thing to fall from the sky so that I can jump. Here we go. That's kind of what I meant, was like... Oh, here we go. Jump! No, 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 no. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Ah, damn, I fell. In the original God Eater game, the customized protagonist was very ambiguous on he/she is. But in the anime adaptation, they went with the male, silent protagonist, basically. God Eater was a fun one, I think. They could have done anything with that series. Well, I say anything. They did follow the main story of Burst, so they did have some of the additional stuff after the original game story. So I think it was like the first few episodes were the original game story, and then after that we had the Burst story before we got the Rage Burst stuff, which was later on, I think. I'll just wait for this to do its thing. Boom. Right. No, I fell. You know what? I risked it. It wasn't a good idea, but I mean, hey, you know what? Hey, it didn't plan out, but you know, I'm sure I'll make it this time. Well, I'm gonna turn off the thing. Here we go, and then up we go. No, don't fall off. All right, just gonna wait. Let's do the sucker. Whoop. The pendulum continues to swing. Alright. Let's just keep on moving. Made it. Alright, sweet. Right. Now, I'm pretty damn sure that the right path leads nowhere, and it's the left path that we need to be the one to take. I'll just wait for my, like, energy bar to fill up. It's interesting that starting from this year's Sword Art Online, they're starting to make each VR world a series instead of standalone games of the past. I like the idea. Because the thing is that each individual world was actually kind of completely different if you really think about it. Stuff like, for example, if I were to take Aincrad as an example, that is by all accounts an MMO that's built around traversal across the ground. The idea of Alfheim Online is that you're a fairy and you're flying everywhere. So you're making two very different types of games. One that gives you the ability to fly a lot more freely compared to one that requires you to do a lot of traveling from floor to floor in a giant dungeon. And then if you look at something like Gun Gale Online, that one's also about shooting, which is a completely different game mechanic altogether that is not necessarily something you'd see in an MMORPG, but rather like an MMO FPS, so to speak. So it makes sense that these each of these worlds would have their own franchise, so to speak. Not franchise, but like their own standalone like series of games Because they're all different types of games when you think about it in the grand scheme of things. Ah, damn. I fell. Okay, let me try that again. What I'll do is I'll need to get off of the Titan to get across here. Because I know the paths can be a bit sort of twisty and twirly and also not very large, unfortunately. Like, there isn't much in the way of space here. I think we can jump off here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, here I need to actually slow down time. The producer said we will not expect an Alfheim sub-series in 10 years until after the Aincrad games, maybe and complete maybe a total of 6 games. 6 games in 10 years is a bit much, it feels like. Like, that is a lot of games that you're trying to do in a short amount of time. Because 10 years is not a long time. Now, if you reuse the material and stuff, I could absolutely see that working. Not a problem. Like, you can reuse assets and do a lot of other really cool stuff in that way. So it does make me wonder what the strategy is going to be. Like, what are they wanting to do? How are they going to try and achieve it? What's the deal, basically? With not just having a series, but also a sub-series, among other things. Like, I feel like Bamco kind of has its work cut out for them. Oh, there's a collectible there. I just saw. Ah, I fell off. Okay. No. Let me try this again. Jump. 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 Got him. Mount Grimley co-op puzzle solved. Ah, it's a co-op puzzle. No wonder why I was having a bit of an annoyance trying to get to it. Well, I mean, hey, you know the best way to solve a co-op puzzle? Do it yourself. They're treating this format of Soy Online games as replacing the anime, making more seasons to start shifting away from Kirito, so it makes sense they would stretch it out. It's less of a stretch if they actually make it good. If it's actually genuinely good, then I would say that they aren't stretching it out so much as they're actually trying to build on something. That's the difference between building on something and actually, like, making something seem overly long. If that makes sense. But again, I feel like I'm thinking of it way too deeply, you know? No, I fell. I do think, though, that 6 does feel like a bit much. Like, make a game in each of the realms and then, like, go, like, in between them. So, like, make a game for Aincrad, make a game for Alfheim Online, make a game for GGO, and then come back around to Aincrad again, you know? There's such a thing as too much of a good thing, and it's like Strong Bad once said, too much of a good thing is an awesome thing, and too much of an awesome thing is a really, really bad thing. Never forget. Never forget. Also, how has it already almost been an hour of me streaming? That's crazy how quickly time flies when you're streaming. Like, you're just having fun, talking about random junk, and also just playing games, and it's just... It really is something else, you know that? Time goes by so quickly, it's not even funny. That's why 2 hours feels too little, but at the same time, I'm also like... It is a decent amount of time, though. The only thing I see from them putting Kirito again would be the final arc of the anime called Unital Ring, but that season focused on Kirito's friends rather than him. And I wouldn't want to have it any other way, to be honest. So that is a teleporter that's going to take me back to Wumpa Island. Ooh. So where are we heading to is the question now. Let's keep heading down this way because I just wonder, like, where's this gonna take us? What is the final area going to be like? I also don't think I can store this Titan on my person. I don't believe so. How could they make a Unital Ring game in the future? Would it use an original character or be like previous games and have Kirito in them? At this point, they might as well just have Kirito in it and then just ditch him immediately afterwards. That's what my thought pattern is at the moment. Have him for now, ditch him afterwards. Because since it's going to be a bit of a focus on the characters around him, the characters mean nothing if he's not the one that's there. Which sounds like a bit much, but you know, it is what it is, I suppose. He serves too important of a role for the other characters. Also, it feels like I'm sliding on this. Alright, let's go. Further down this way. Am I even going the right way? There's one thing I've not really questioned that much. Oh, return to the Doom. Oh, I was supposed to go back. Oh. Okay. So why am I going forwards? Oh, I still appear in the cave? Why? Look, I just made a wrong turn. That's all I did, game. You don't need to be punishing me like this. Alright, and then I'm just gonna go up here. Sure. I'm wicked, huh? We're almost there. Oh. We're trapped. What I'll do is I'll try and save and then reload, maybe. See if that, like, speeds me going back to, like, where I'm supposed to be going. There's a 5-minute difference, so if that's the case, then I should be able to use this. Easy. I'm glad I saved where I did.
Uka Uka somehow used his power to energize the old Doominator head, Crash. Let's go to Wumpa, Crash.
Oh yeah, there's the objectives to go back to Wumpa Island. Alrighty then, let's head back. Boogity boogity indeed. So we're back on the
Get inside
Doominator.
so we can give Cortex that whooping we've been saving up.
So we have to go inside the head? Okay, cool. Let's go. Where's the stairs again? Somewhere around here. There we go. Well, I say stairs, it's more like wreckage that we can just climb up, basically. I guess I'll just leave this one behind. Interesting. So we're inside the Doominator. Huh. Defeat Cortex. Alright, like what's the plan exactly? There we go. Is this a teleporter? Space head. Oh, okay. It teleports us directly to the final area. Huh. Or rather where Cortex is. Just gonna blow up all of the TNT crates. This will send me back to, oh no it doesn't. Oh, okay, it's a one-way trip. Got it. Gotcha. Alright, well anyway. Let's save. This'll be it. The final Mambo, so to speak. I feel like I'm really hyping this up, saying like, this is going to be the end, this is going to be the finale, whatever have you. Do you think if the final Kung Fu Panda movie is a two-part finale, should they be similar to the final arc of Naruto where the Ferocious Five fight the main villain, servants similar to the Sound 5? That's interesting. They could absolutely do that. Should they do that though? That I'm not 100% on. I feel like they could be doing so many things if it was a two-parter, you know what I mean? Am I even going the right way? What the heck? Oh, there's a switch here. Is that... Did a hole just open up? No. Oh, there's a couple of doors here on the side. But yeah, I feel like I could see them doing that. But I feel like I want these guys to be doing something unique. Something a little bit different that other shows haven't done as far as the finale goes. But maybe I'm asking for a bit too much there. Wait, so this was a door that was closed previously. So surely these other two doors... In the original scripts, the classic Naruto, Neji, and Choji were meant to die from the Sound 5 members, but changed and Neji died in Shippuden series instead. Okay, that's interesting. I feel like that may have been when the manga was being published, I would imagine. Because I can't imagine them doing that now. You know what I mean? Wait, am I dead? No, not yet. I'm getting there though. Alright, let's jump in and... Am I supposed to be like busting something open or what? Hold up. Wait a second. Ooh, I got him. Sweet. Alright. I'm gonna take you with me. Perfect. Alright, so. It looks like there's a door here, or maybe not. Busting that open didn't really do anything. Neither that either. What else have we got that we can blow up? So we have 3 doors here, one of which is already open. So I just need to figure out how to open the other door. Oh, I got you now. Huh. Wait a second. No, I can't reach that high, I don't think. Wait, hold on. Can these guys jump that high? Nah, it doesn't look like it. If I could just somehow get up there. Wait. Ah, I got you now. Jump up. Whoops. Jump up. A lot of people compare Neji Hyuga to Tigress from Naruto, from Kung Fu Panda because of his more mature personality compared to the other Naruto characters. I mean, you kind of need to have one of those characters in your series. Like, not everyone could just be looking at everything and being like, haha, joke, you know? Sometimes things do need to kind of be taken somewhat seriously in order for, like, you know, there to be some genuine stakes in what's going on. At least that's what I think. Alright, we're here. So we want to hit that switch on the far side. Got it. I'll just jump on this side and then climb up here. We're under attack, of course. Gotta be. Also, was that a flying vacuum that I was just fighting? Whoops. That was not my intention. Alright. Okay, I need to jump onto this thing here. Just gonna shift slowly in this direction and eventually we'll reach what looks like a platform, I think? Here we go. Sweet. Then we're gonna just jump across here. Got him. Got a couple of TNT crates to blow up. And then we're just waiting for the next barrel to come up here and give us a path over to the next area. Were you disappointed by that the original scrap darker version of Kai became a completely different version where he went from very evil murder to sympathetic anti-hero? Not really. I actually didn't go in with much expectation at all, which I think is probably worse than being disappointed, because at least when you're disappointed you kind of care about the actual finale and what ended up happening. But the thing is that if you don't care enough, then you just kind of are like, you know, it is what it is, and just have like this sort of relatively defeatist attitude, among other things. So I think that whatever I'm feeling, like me not feeling anything at all, is probably more of a bad thing, I would say. Okay, nope, that did not work. Well, why am I back here? What? How did I get back? What the heck am I doing here? Did I like just completely fail the puzzle or something, and that's why I just am back here? Like, what? I feel like I just failed at life and the checkpoint was this part here. Anyway, game's main theme is the theme for this level, so hey, you know what? We're getting somewhere. Now I need to somehow get through this whole area again. What the heck? Even though I did a pretty good job of getting through like a vast majority of it. Here we go. And then time to jump on. Yes, there we go. Cool. Then I'm going to jump onto the mutant and I'm going to run across the area because for some reason he moves pretty fast for all things considered. When hearing the sympathetic version of Kai's voice in the Invisible animated series, I think he fits better as a villain in that series rather than being a Kung Fu Panda villain. No, but I mean, like, yeah, exactly. He sounds more like a genuinely like evil person, because he's got the range for that, if that makes sense. So I can see exactly why he would suit as a villain rather than as a good guy. Here we go. Yep. Whoop. I don't know what the heck happened there, but yeah. There we go. Cool. Back on top. I think that the voice actor could actually pull off like a really good villain though. That's, I think, probably one of the key things to take out from his voice acting in Invincible. He makes for a good villain. It's just that had they stuck with that darker version, I think we would have been given an absolute treat, I feel like. Because I think when you're talking about a Kung Fu Panda villain, that you're specifically talking about how, you know, at least with like villains in the Kung Fu Panda series to some extent, there is some element of a redeeming factor. But if you've got somewhat of a irredeemable villain, then you've got like another, you know, completely different ball of wax that you're talking about there. Okay, we've opened up the blue one. I think his less evil version was more anti compared to the original scrapped version of Kai because the darker Kai was the voice of Kiro Kyros in Lion King spin-off film who was more intimidating. Wait, there was a Lion King spin-off series? Huh. Well, I feel like I shouldn't be surprised hearing that, though. What? But the door was open. Oh, no, the purple door opened. Wait, what? Wait, do I have to redo the whole thing again? What is this game? I just did the whole section. Why do I have to keep redoing it if I fall off? Because it will respawn me like as if I did none of it. Wow, that's annoying. Holy crap. I feel like this game is going to make me go on my own little villain arc right now. Holy crap, what the heck? Why? Alright, let's do this again, I guess. I'll just pop open this can while I'm waiting for the next roller thing to come in. Oh no, the roller thing is already here, never mind. I'll just open up my can, my drink, I think in a moment. Intimidating, though. I feel like intimidating is a good way to describe a villain, I feel like. It's the Mustafa spin-off movie, and the main villain was a white lion who was voiced by Mel Milskin? Villain? Oh, wait, hold on. Who was the Darker Kai's voice actor and did not joke around and was the main appeal of the film. Okay, now, okay, that's what you meant. I thought you were talking about a different movie outside of Mustafa. That's why I was kind of confused. I was like, there was a spin-off film, and then I was like, maybe I shouldn't be surprised. But then when you were talking about Mustafa, I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? Yeah, that makes sense. Never mind. We've talked about that movie a lot before. That's why I was like, oh, I don't know how I forgot. I guess when we stop talking about things or stop remembering them, they basically kind of cease to exist for that point in time that we don't remember or talk about it. Crazy stuff, right? Memories and all that. Okay, now I just need to wait for this thing to pass by so I can actually move forward. But yeah, crazy stuff, I think. Grab the shoes and away we go. Alright, I'm gonna jump on my mutant here, and we're just gonna jump down here and return to the previous area. The reason that voice actor never voiced Kai in Kung Fu Panda 3 was because of the shift in tone and concept would not fit his portrayal anymore of that, of him in the film, exactly. If they went down the darker path, it would have worked so much better. I do absolutely agree with that. Now, question is, where are we going from here? Further down, I would imagine. That's where the open hole is going to be. Yep, blue. Oh, so we have to do like 3 of these sort of like puzzles, I guess. Okay. So we've done the first one. This is the second one. And the third one is going to have us cross around some red wires instead. So this was blue this time around. Oh, save point. Actually, that's nice. I like that we have a save point here. So I don't have to keep constantly doing the same junk all over again. Holy crap. The Dark Akai was brutal because he absorbed Tigress's eye and stole a portion of her fighting style. But that suggests that like a bit of her fighting style was captured within her eye. Oh, there's the button. But how the heck do I get up there? Alright, let's blow up some more enemies. Have I almost got him? No. Oh, jeez. Wait. There we go. And then what I want to do is move forward, jack this guy, and then attack. Why are my attacks not hitting him? What? And then finally take out that guy. I'll swap and then get a more thing one. The Chinese producer stated that Legend of a Rabbit was series will not return until Kung Fu Panda films conclude to avoid competition. I feel like there is very little to no competition if I'm being completely honest. Legend of Rabbit is too, like, it's unique enough where I actually prefer it over Kung Fu Panda, but that's just me being me, basically. Oh, there we go. Made it. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, no. 4, 5, 6, 7. Made it. Now I just need to make my way back to like the red button, which is all the way over there. Easy stuff. Alright. Do you think Martial of Fire was better than Kung Fu Panda 3 in terms of tone? I preferred Martial of Fire over Kung Fu Panda 3 for sure. So like, whether or not it was better I think is irrelevant, but I definitely liked the tone of Martial of Fire more. Why is there more of these guys? What the heck? Gotcha, okay, now. Jack this one. Swap, jack. Then take out this one. And jack him as well. That, whatever stank is coming out from those guns is going to be real bad. Martial of Fire was interesting because it felt like a spiritual sequel to Kung Fu Panda 2 retaining its darker tone. And that's well, that's part of it, but not exactly why. I feel like Marshall of Fire was animated better as well, mind you. Here we go. So that's the second of 3 puzzles done. Puzzle number 3, what are we gonna do? A teleporter? To the control room, okay. Ah, the final boss, there we go. Okay, what kind of art style have we got going on here?
Hello, Cortex.
I can't believe you dim-twits are trying to ruin my plans again. Seriously, don't you have lives? Get a hobby. Woodworking or crocheting, something.
You've got nothing left, Cortex. It's just you versus Crash.
The main villain of Marshall of Fire was named Zen. Felt similar to Shin from 2 because they were both terrorists who killed people behind the scenes. They should have had that a little bit more in the actual movie, like not off-screen stuff.
Oh no! Look out, Crash! Mr. 100 Pounds gonna get you!
Stop laughing. I'm serious. I'm going to slap some bandicoot.
Right. Crash, love him up so we can go home.
There's a Dragon Ball Z reference.
Oh, did
Yeah, no, I
forget
can
to
see it.
mention I was going to cheat. I've got some of Embryo's mutation formula here to even the odds. Ugh. Oh, tastes like peppermint bath. Ooh. There's a hint of...
Why is there a mime in Paris in a Crash game? Yeah, you know what? It's fair enough. Oh, so I need to take this guy?
Oh, punchy punch.
So how am I supposed to deal damage exactly? Oh, I have to slow down time, got it. I was like thinking, wait, what does this guy have unique? His transformation reminds me of Broly because he grows when he transforms. Yeah, I can see it as well. Oh boy.
Now that was a good one. Yes. Can't I
His health is like almost completely gone in like one go, which is really funny. There's got to be more, right? He's also changing the style of how he fights as well. Oh, now I need to jack him. Okay, got it.
I've got you, Crash.
That triangle dodge is gonna make this thing a lot easier, I think.
Looking a little weak there, Crash. Yes, that was a good one. It's all over now, Crash. That felt
Damn it, I died.
fabulous. Finally, I've got
Hi Spyro, how you doing?
Crash.
This Cortex design having a tattoo like Crash was strange. You think so? It doesn't. Wait, where's the tattoo on Cortex? Because I don't see it. Maybe I'm like completely missing it or something.
Finish him! I just love being a bully.
Whoop.
Yes, you like that, don't you, Crash? Who's kicking who now, Mom? Now that was a good one. Yes.
Now he's spinning around. I don't think there's much I can do about that one.
Looking a little weak there,
So I pressed
Crash.
triangle, but I didn't dodge, I don't think.
Can't hide from me.
I think I need to press triangle a little bit
Latte break.
sooner. Doing good, just making a video of Devil May Cry. Ooh, which Devil May Cry are we talking? 1, 2, 3, 4 special edition, 5 special edition. Ooh, there's like so many. Oh, 1. What difficulty are you playing on? I'm very curious because 1 and 3 are the difficult ones, I would say, in the series. 4 is up there as well, but like that's only when you're playing Hell in Hell mode, basically.
All over now, Crash. How? Yes, that was a good one. I am so big. I am so big. Curse you, dramatic irony. I just love being a bully. I've
What?
got
Oh, I need to hit him twice and then move around. I think the tattoo was only in the cutscene. Oh, wait a second. So I'm like looking at him, but yeah, I don't quite. Maybe it was like in a previous cutscene, maybe. Dante must die. DMD mode. Nice, nice. That's the only real way to play Devil May Cry games, I feel like. It's gotta be DMD mode or nothing, you know? The unfortunate thing with DMC 1 in particular is that, or it applies to DMC 2 and 3 as well, is that the only way you can get to DMD mode is you need to play through normal to play through hard to play through DMD. Also, holy crap, like his attacks are just going on and on. Right?
Oh, super! That was great.
Okay, so I don't have a mutant to help me with this one, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to figure this one out. Let's see, it was R1, L1.
I just love being a bully. Can't hide from me. It's all over now, Crash. Finish him.
Wait.
Now that was a good one. Yes. Looking a little weak there, Crash. I've got you.
Oh, damn it, I almost had him too. I have to wait now. What? Oh, he did a 3-hit combo. No wonder why I was just like, wait, like I've almost got him, but like he kept attacking and I was like, oh damn.
So big.
So I've almost got the timing down. Just hit him a few times and then just, yeah. Basically dodge.
How? Yes, that was a good one. I just love being a bully. And punch. Crash. Let's see what you've got.
What?
Finish him! Oh, super!
In 2018 Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet, you play as a customized protagonist, but you still have to play as Kirito in certain sections, which people did not like, but Echoes on Aincrad, he is not playable. And that's the exciting thing, is that he's not at all going to be playable, there's not going to be any reliance on him, it's just going to be a good time, let me tell you.
Can't hide from me! Yes, you like that, don't you, Crash?
Almost. Do you have to guard with Aku Aku? Because L1 you can guard in Titans 2. In this game you can't actually guard. So there's no guard button, unfortunately. Like L1 you can guard in Titans, but in Mutants you can't. Yeah, see, I'm pressing L1, nothing.
I am so big. I am so big. It's all over now, Crash.
So close.
Ow! Yes, that was a good one. That felt fabulous.
No, I'm just attacking too much. Like, I need to be attacking less. Which kind of sounds stupid, but... Because I need to focus on dodging more than anything. Using triangle to dodge, I mean. That's going to be the main thing that I need to do here. Unfortunately, there's no way to recover health, which kind of sucks. But hey, it is what it is, you know? I mean, I have tons of health anyways. It's just that it would have made things so much easier if I had a mutant. And I did have one before, technically.
Who's kicking who now, Mom? I just love being a bully. I've got you, Crash. Now that was a good one.
Damn, okay.
Yes. Yes, you like that, don't you, Crash?
3-hit combo he does.
Come on, Crash. Let's see what you've got. Can't hide from me.
Oh, there we go. I was supposed to hit triangle at the end. That's why. I think you can dodge in the right moment with R1 as Crash. Yeah, I think so too. But I haven't tried that yet. Wait, so how many enemies do I have to beat while jacked as Cortex? But the main thing I need to do, yeah, when I'm like Crash against Cortex is to hit triangle, triangle, triangle to dodge, and then hit triangle again to do a fourth, like a hit in the face, basically. Dodge until you're basically able to hit him in the face. Got him. Wait a second. Oh.
Somebody take a
I always hate to play Mind Over Mutant again because of the format reminds me too much of Twinsanity, which I didn't like. To be honest, Mutant's format is actually better than Twinsanity's because of the combat being very different.
That felt fabulous. Oh, punchy punch. It's all over now, Crash.
2, 3. 1. 1, 2, 3. No, I didn't hit triangle. I forgot. 1.
Kicking who now, Mom? I just love being a bully. Now that was a good one.
1, 2, 3. Triangle. Got him in the face. Yay.
Oh, help me! Banooca's in my special place.
So while I wasn't a fan of, like, you know, what's it called? Twinsanity, I think that Titans does do a much better job of the gameplay style than Twinsanity did, in my opinion. I think it's like, I think Mutants is the better Twinsanity, which is actually pretty crazy to think about. Because I feel like people really brought up Twinsanity. It's interesting that the developers who made the new Sword Art Online game also worked on the original cell phone version of Kingdom Hearts Coded. Wait, really? The same people? So, like, did they move from, like, Square to, like, Bamco or something? Or am I just completely missing something here? That being said, Coded was actually a pretty fun game. Recoded was even more fun, so, you know, I guess to each their own, I think, when it comes to the Kingdom Hearts games. Whoop. Are there going to be any more enemies that are going to be coming? Oh, here we go. Yeah, there are more. Cool. Ah, crap. Okay. It looks like the stars are going down on Cortex's head. He's sending my attacks right back at me. Whoop. Damn it, I died.
So long to do that, Crash.
Yeah, I don't know why I like unjacked from Cortex, but anyway.
How? Yes, that was a good one. Finish him.
I'm pressing triangle. He's not dodging though, which kind of sucks, but 1, 2,
I am so
What?
big. I am so big.
1, 2, 3. What? 1.
Looking a little weak
Two.
there, Crash. Oh, super. That was great. It's all over now, Crash.
Wait, what? There we go.
Yes, you like that, don't you, Crash? Oh, punchy punch. I just love being a bully.
There we go. So I seem to be hitting him like, I think half of his
This is
bar.
going well.
I hope you play Kung Fu Panda 1 game next because it's better than Twinsanity even for a movie tie-in game. Movie tie-in games usually were never considered to be particularly good. So it's at least good to see that there are some movie tie-in goods that are... Sorry, movie tie-in games that are considered good. Because those are rare to come by, let me tell you. I'm gonna body slam myself now. You'll love to see it. Whoa. I played and beat Kung Fu Panda 2 DS and it was actually decent. Nice, nice. How long did it take you to beat? I'm just curious, the time to beat for games sometimes. More like, actually, you know, the question will be how long to beat, but also like how hard was it as well. Because some games can be surprisingly brutal at times, if not like pretty difficult. It's like 5 hours, but if you complete all side quests, it's 9 hours. Okay, interesting. So not particularly long. Gotcha. Uh-huh. Alright. Just waiting on the next wave of enemies. Yeah, I think doing the body slam is like one of the better moves, because then it knocks your enemy off balance. And then you can just start doing the 3-hit combo after that. Or 2-hit combo rather, I should say. I guess in total it's a 3-hit combo. Body slam plus the 1 and 2. You defeated 75 slap E. I only died twice on... Died twice, one in random encounter and one on the final boss. But leveling up helps. Yeah, because it does have level RPG mechanics you mentioned earlier, which I thought was an interesting idea.
Primary school all over again.
Okay, we're almost there. Ooh, giant spinny thingy. So what do we do there? Do we just smash it? Body slam it? Nope. Oh, okay, yeah, we just keep spinning. How high can we go? The enemies in Kung Fu Panda 2 felt dark when you think about it because they are devoted to Shen and are almost as evil as he is. That's a crazy thing to think about, that they're just as evil as he is. Wait, let me just have a quick drink here. Let out a little bit of gas there. Ah, okay, so I need to jump on this thing. The skull symbol or whatever it is. But that's the crazy thing, is like, how could the villains be as evil as Shen, you know? Also, was that a self-destruct button that I just hit?
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Some people don't even think Shen killed Poe's mother, but a random wolf who was in his organization.
It's my turn.
It does feel like, though, that it might as well have been Shen if it was, you know, sort of part of the same group, if that makes sense.
Oh no. What did I do? Where are my pants?
Oh, wait. I'm just gonna put my PS5 controller to charge for a sec. Hold on. One sec.
It was you. No time to deal with that now. Disgusting freak. I can't believe we're okay.
Crash, down here. Great job, big brother.
Wow, we're really getting a lot of this evil junk all over the place.
We're still not gonna clean up.
I know, Coco, I know.
I feel like every time something bad happens in these Mutant and Titan games, it seems like there's just more and more, like, you know, rubbish that just ends up in, like, Wumpa Island, basically. Anyway, that seemed like a pretty abrupt end, all things considered. Neo is getting angry, you defeated Cortex and beat the game. Nice. So now all that leaves us with is, like, just the random collectibles, side missions, and whatever, I guess. So there was only 23 story missions. Huh. Yeah, this game was actually pretty short, all things considered. It's like 53 optional missions, I think. Oh yeah, 50 optional missions and a haircut. Complete 75% of the game. The glasses are full. Hit 50%. Peace Thinking You. Fully upgrade the Stench and all of these other guys, which I have not upgraded anyone at all. Not even Crash. Did you say you might play the demo for Sword Art Online if you have time? I definitely did say that. Yes, I did. That's why I actually put my controller to charge. I've only got about 5 minutes left. Give me a second. Let me just taper this on real quick. Because I don't know if I've downloaded it yet. 1 second. Just gonna save the game real quick. I don't want to lose any progress either. Let me just save. Yep. What I'll do is I'll go back to my start screen here real quick. And I'll just change the plugs real quick. Won't take long. Right. All right. Oh, I need to change the screen as well. Hold on, give me a sec. Webcam, game capture. All right, here we go. Cool. And for some reason, the demo itself is like 20 gigs for some reason. But let's just jump into it. This is basically just a little something extra at the end. I'm not going to be playing for very long, so just a heads up on that. I'll just give it a bit of a try. I was just hoping to finish Mind Over Mutant a bit, sooner. Demo limitations. Max level is capped. Weapon proficiency is capped. Hard and very hard is not available. Lets you play through the opening sections of the game. Some features and details will differ from the full release. Save data can be carried over to the main. Oh, that's cool. I like that, actually. The EULA, let's just, privacy policy. Data, sure, I guess. Display language. What is... do I dare? Nah, probably not. I mean, I can if I want to. Brightness. We're usually good with just standard brightness, I think, for the most part. So we've got the nerve gear. They said after you beat the full game, you unlock one kill death mode, where if you die from the start, if you die, you have to start from the beginning of the game as a challenge mode. That seems like an interesting idea. Publicly visible, please reveal. What name do I want to put? What name do I want to put? I'll put my Final Fantasy 14 character's name, I think. I wonder if they'll let me put in like an underscore. Because I already know I'm going to be playing like a female main character anyways. We'll go normal. Yep. I wonder if there's going to be like difficulty specific chivos for the game as well. Save data, your save data from the demo can be carried over to full game. Some game data from the demo cannot be changed to death game mode. That's the one that you're talking about right there, which was death game mode. That's where if you try to, like, you die once, you basically have to restart the whole game. I'm so glad that they are relying less on Kirito, similar to the free-to-play game Integral Factor, but as a console game this time. Yeah, fair enough. I wonder if they would ever bring Integral Factor like to consoles rather than just leaving it on mobile, I believe. I could be wrong about that. But anyway, so far this looks cool. Let's see, what are we doing here? Is this a tutorial? What's the gist here? This reminds me of like where they, like sort of the first few floors of Aincrad, from not just the movie but also the original series, where Kirito kind of, announces himself to be a beater, which is a beta cheater basically. So we have the camera. Okay, cool. Camera reset. Movement. Nice. Meet up with the party. Got it. Alright, let's get moving. I heard that Seraph of the End manga will end in September. A lot of manga have been ending lately, so I wouldn't be surprised if Oarino Seraph also falls in that category as well. It's about time.
Got some nerve arriving this late.
Stop acting like a psycho, Clark.
Sorry.
Just try being a little nicer, alright? We were all newbies once, remember? Anyway, this place is amazing, right? Oh, there's gotta be a relic hiding in here somewhere. Oh, I'm so excited!
Alright, so we're looking for a relic at the moment.
Valuable. I feel the true worth of this place lies in its very walls. That is to say, its history.
Sure, I guess.
Do you know what it depicts? An ancient war, most likely.
And there he goes. This guy can't help obsessing over lore.
All I'm saying is that these ruins are a fantastic find. But
You know what's unfortunate is like you could put all the details in all the areas around you and it wouldn't make a lick of difference because people are going to be running through it no matter what. The Black Clover ending was actually decent and so much better than the Demon Slayer ending.
pressure, but try not
I have not heard good things about the Demon Slayer ending, so that's what seems interesting. Now that being said though, okay, so R1 for standard attack, R1 for standard, yeah, and R2 for heavy. Target lock on, okay. Okay. So already interesting design of controls is what I'm going to say. I don't know what to think about this, but you know. Let's keep moving forward, I guess. What's the controls for dodging? Hold on. Circle, got it.
now you all know.
This is considered the main protagonist's true appearance. Well, I mean, he seems pretty, you know, standard, among other things.
Looks like Wise's intel was unreliable. You said
Okay, so L3 to run.
I said we could.
And when I'm running and attacking, it does kind of like a sort of a single,
Elf's relic.
sort of stronger than normal attack, it seems like.
In any case, somebody's beating us here.
And I'm always told where enemies are, which is cool.
that relic is ours. Hey, Wise, it should be farther inside, right?
Correct. Though, according to legend, those that seek it must overcome its guardian. With such an abundance of kobolds in the area, it may well be their chief. We'll find out soon enough. Let's do this. Going alone could be pretty
Oh yeah, probably worth pointing out, but actually the next game that I'm going to be streaming is actually going to be GTA 3, the definitive edition. This is kind of in preparation for me playing through GTA 6, which I'm almost certainly going to be streaming on the day of release. And it's going to be a big game in November and is actually kind of an opportunity for me to be able to build up an actual audience by way of using a popular game as a tool for that. But I'm also looking forward to playing through GTA 6 myself anyways. I think they tried to be like Persona 3 protagonist since there is a female version of him on the PSP. That's true, but the thing is that what Persona 3 was unique to me was how dark and gritty the story was. The basically suicide being one of the biggest parts of what made the story what it was. There's like a few different things, so I really do think that, you know, all things considered, that yeah, it's one of those things, you know.
There she goes, running headlong into danger. As always.
Oh.
She's so damn impatient. If only she'd wait like the rest of us.
It's too bad that only the PSP version had the female protagonist, and her story was also slightly different as well, mind you, and is intended for people who have already played the game to play through the female protagonist story. So it's technically more of a hard mode, if you will,
Just heard a noise.
of the game.
What noise? Hey! Saw you?
So we're supposed to be meeting up with the party, but it seems like the party is
Way to do over again. Apologies. I'm not waiting here by myself. I'm going to.
wait. So I'm gonna go down this way. Go back the way that I came from, rather. And we're just gonna go off in this direction.
Stop. Shit. Don't come in here.
Okay. So sprint. Sprinting. I don't believe I'm getting any XP or leveling up at the moment, and that's probably because I haven't built it yet. If this game you play as Kirito again, would you not be happy about it? I would not be, if I'm being completely honest. I want to make my own character. I want to go through like what the original Sword Art Online Hollow Fragment was. I enjoyed making my own character, designing my character, and then playing through with that character for like 200 hours. So honestly, I would much rather move away from Kirito as a main character because I absolutely dislike him and would rather not. It looks like the party's gone ahead and died, I assume? I like that the UI is reminiscent of what the UI we see for Aincrad is. But it looks a bit sharper and angled accordingly, rather than it feeling flat, which is what it was in Hollow Fragment, if you will. The only complaint towards this game is that the main character does not talk in cutscenes and wanted him to talk the Fable protagonist. I don't really see an issue about that, to be honest.
Stella is.
What got him, I wonder? Yeah, personally, I don't really see that as being an issue, if I'm being honest. The not talking is fine. Oh, I forgot squares not to attack, it's R1. Yeah, that's going to take a bit of getting used to, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And also, like, this is no Devil May Cry. Like, there is a bit of a cooldown between stopping from doing one attack and then doing another attack. You know what I mean? There's a bit of, like, that there. So combat-wise, like, the controls are a bit whack, but not the worst thing in the world, necessarily. Visually, the game looks amazing. The UI is very much, like I said, reminiscent of what you would expect to see from, you know, the Aincrad arc.
I wasn't the first one to get here.
Is this a boss room? But then if it's a boss room, the boss should have already appeared, firstly, and secondly, the door should have closed and locked behind the main character, or after the first group of characters that entered, and wouldn't be able to reopen until after everyone's already dead. Do you think they make him talk since it might start out developing his character first before they do it? No, I think they're going to stick with silent through and through. I think they're going to straight up just be silent the whole time. Whoever the main character is that you're going to be playing as, whereas a Hiroshi.
Whew, that was close. That place was huge, huh? I'm surprised the two of us were able to cover it all. But, anyway, you playing solo?
Okay, so we've got like emotes basically.
I hope you don't mind, but your fighting style didn't scream solo player to me. So your entire party was wiped out, and now you're a newbie traveling solo. That about cover it?
But what about Dead Space protagonist, because he did not talk either in the first game but did in the second?
can't help but look out
The
for
thing is that the
beginners.
second game gave him more
Got the same
character, for
goals,
sure.
why not try
That
it
was a
together?
creative
With
decision
plenty
that the
spoils, of
developers
course.
made. Might as well travel together. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so we are given
My name's
options.
Iori. Nice to meet ya. We don't have much time left. Let's go get ourselves some treasure. Ah, you might want to heal before we do that. You've got healing crystals, right?
So that's the down button, right? Yeah.
Don't
That
worry.
was the D-pad that
I'm
was being
feeling nice.
represented on
I'll
the
heal
screen.
you
I
with
kind
these
of
spare
figured that was
crystals
going to be
you
the
get, huh?
case.
Just for
But it's
this
good to
time
know.
Okay.
Yep. Just hit the down button real quick here. Search for an exit.
Anyway, we best get a move on with this quest.
Yeah, agreed.
You see the blinking icon on the minimap to the top right? That's a waypoint.
Waypoints and
Quest should
markers,
progress
gotcha.
if we head that way.
Oh, whoops. I wasn't even looking at the map. I just saw like
You can review
a bunch of lights
everything
and I'm
from
like,
so
cool, I'm
far
just
from the
following it.
tutorial screen in
Didn't
the
even
main
look at the
menu.
map even though that's what the
Remember to take a look
tutorial
if you get stuck.
was about. I heard a new Naruto game comes out next year, and do you think if they follow this format they should release a silent or talking protagonist? I don't think they're going to be following this format. If I'm being completely honest, I think they're going to do what Attack on Titan is going to do, where the new Titan game coming from Omega Force is basically going to tell the whole story of the entire series of Attack on Titan. And I feel like they could probably do that with the Naruto game as well. Tell the entire Naruto series and then tell the story of Shippuden immediately after that. Combining basically Naruto, Naruto Shippuden, Ultimate Ninja Storm 2, 3, and then 4 as well. With Road to Boruto DLC if they need to. Basically retelling all of that story. It's not outside the realm of possibility. I mean, I'm just saying that's very well likely a path that they may choose to take later on. Alright. Where we heading? Let's see.
Guess that's it.
Seems like it, but, you know, these kangaroo looking dudes are interesting for enemies, I suppose.
You could dodge them.
Better than robots and the like. God. Okay, L1 to God. Gotcha.
We beat it! That's a kobold troop. See that shield? It'll use it to block any frontal attacks. You can break their guard and crush it.
Yeah, so you need to break their guard.
Attack marker appears. Use your heavy attack to send their shield flying.
Gotcha. Wait, do I need to hold it? Holding does a crushing attack. Gotcha. I think they should make a Naruto game, but make it an action RPG rather than the fighting mechanics of the Storm games. Like, I see that.
Guess that's all settled.
That's very reminiscent of something like Dragon Ball Kakarot, for example, where it was more of an RPG than an actual fighting game, or a hybrid version of that, like we got with Dragon Ball Xenoverse, for example. So we got a few different examples of like how it could be done differently with Naruto, especially when we look at like the Dragon Ball games that have already done something sort of in that space or area.
Two's a dangerous number. Time to try out a sword skill. It'll use some of your energy. Way more damage than regular.
A sword skill, okay. Press R1, R2, X while holding down L2 to perform a skill assigned to it.
Here! Now's our chance! Keep up the pressure! We can do this! Attack! Pummel it!
I'm not even sure what the heck I was doing as far as skills go. Though being sandwiched between two enemies, probably not a good idea.
Guess that's all settled.
that it
Nicely
is.
done.
Right, let's keep heading. So there's a chest right up ahead.
A treasure chest. Let's have a look.
What have we got here? Opening it up. Why do you think they might make new Naruto game could not have an original game protagonist like the PS2 Eureka 7 games, where it's someone else rather than the anime protagonist? Because they haven't done it before, and I highly doubt that that's the reason why people want to play a Naruto game. I don't think they would want to play as a original like ninja part of like either the hidden village or the hidden leaf village or the hidden sand
Don't get me wrong.
village or something like that. I feel like most people want to play as the known name protagonists.
But being in a party makes fighting them
Whereas
a lot easier.
other games like Dragon Ball, or other franchises I should say, Dragon Ball, Sword Art Online, have already done the original protagonist route. So because they've already done it, them doing it again doesn't seem that out of character. But Naruto games have always been about the named characters. That being said, I haven't played Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker, so that could be different.
Guess ignoring them
But
isn't an option.
I just don't see how it possibly could be.
Free to bark orders either way if you want me to do something. Guess that's it. It feels like even our breathing's in sync. Want to try an ally skill?
I feel like this game could be pretty long, to be honest, but people said the original protagonist was well received in the PS Vita Tokyo Ghoul game and was more likable than Ken. Even if that is the case, it still doesn't change the fact that like I doubt that they're gonna do it, or rather not doubt, I'm hesitant that they're gonna go down that path. Wait a second, am I going the right way? Ooh, another chest. I love how the chests come up in
Keep up the pressure.
yeah, I love how the chests just come up on the map so we know exactly where to go for them.
This guy looks tough. Now, let's try using switch.
So how do we use a switch?
Tough one. Finish it off with a combo.
Extremely powerful weapon attacks made in conjunction with your partner consume combo SP, executed by holding L2 and then pressing triangle.
Fight on your own terms.
Leave this to me. With me.
Do you think One Piece games are hard to make?
Pummel it.
Are hard to make a game with original protagonists because that series has too many characters? 100% I think that's the case. And also it's worth keeping in mind that with the Pirate Warrior games in particular,
I gotta say, I think we make a great team.
they don't even need to do anything special to make those games, to make a good One Piece game, because they've already kind of done that with Pirate Warriors 1, 2, 3. But I haven't played Pirate Warriors 4, so I can't really speak to that one in particular. But that was before I caught up with all of One Piece, so now I'm probably more than happy to be able to play through the other One Piece games now.
It's complicated. But hey, I'm glad we decided to party up. Is it too early for me to say something like that? Either way, information gathering is a lot easier in a group, which should make getting to these ruins much faster. You don't have any other friends here, right? Guess it's just the two of us then.
This guy seems
That's it.
real suspicious, I think.
It's a kobold.
I don't know why, yeah, this guy seems really suspicious now.
Looks like there's a safe area up ahead. Let's take a breather.
Resting in a safe area will recover HP and replenish your healing items. The last safe area will you rest at will also act as a checkpoint. Should the party fall in battle, they will respawn at that location. Got it. Okay. I think the first anime-based games to have original protagonist was Gundam. Yeah, I think that's... Ooh. I guess so. I feel like Dot Hack would have done well with original protagonists, to be completely honest. How much battery do I have left in my... Oh yeah, no, I've got plenty of battery on my controller. I think what I'll do is I'll leave it at that for now, and I'll end the stream here. So it looks like level 1, I'm not leveling up at all or gaining any XP, because this is probably just, you know, the tutorial. So basically it's just more of the same stuff. I'll probably play through the rest of the demo later on, but use the progress to carry over into the main game. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna like leave the stream there as is, and I guess I'll just catch you guys next week, where I'm actually gonna start streaming GTA 3, the definitive edition. So yeah, Gundam is easy to execute original protagonists because you don't need to see them too often riding robots. No, you don't, because like I feel like every Gundam series has its own original protagonist in addition to like other like side characters as well. Anyway, cool. So I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'll see you guys in the next stream, which I'll catch you then next week, I should say. Yep.